Hello, we are Justice.
And this is first times on the fader. We started making music straight after we met, just because we had nothing else to do really. And the first time we made music, we made like 2 tracks. One was for a compilation that friends were putting out, and the other one was Where Are Your Friends? But at the time we didn't have a computer, and so we were like making everything with with a manual sequencer, which means that when you are making a track, if you wanted to make another one, you had to delete everything. So there was not really there was no time to think too much about what we were doing, and you couldn't spend like too much time on that. So we made those tracks very quickly. Yeah.
I think even in high school I was still doing like phone pranks. Obviously, like I'm so old that it was before like cell phones and just grab the phone book and call anyone. Yeah, I remember we're calling a guy and then like you just won a free pizza, and then the guy was, oh, it's my birthday, so great call.
Yeah, the first CD I bought was Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
From the depths of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dogg, Funky is the doc.
Formerly known as Snoop Doggy Dogg. What's My Name was a hit in France, and there was also like all these stories surrounding him because he was just like being charged for murder. And of course, when you're like, 12 years old, Paris, it sounds so exciting, So I was listening really to it like beginning to the end, and it really got me into this type of music, and then also into Funkadelic and Parliament, because this album, as well as I think like 90% of the West Coast rap, was sampling Parliament and Funkadelic stuff.
And me, I think my first record was Nevermind by Nirvana. It was impossible to escape like in the 90s when you were a teenager. And it's funny because it was like so mainstream, and when you listen back to it, like it's very violent and rough. When you're a teenager, like everything is resonating with what you're living and everything.
I mean, there's always like an element of doubt, like all the time, It never happens that we finish something and we're like, yeah, this is crazy, this is the best record the world has ever seen. So we're not overconfident. Our first single was We Are Your Friends, and after that we were thinking, are we gonna be able to even make another song? And it took us a lot of time, it took us like 2 years maybe, and finally we choose the path of making all this noisy stuff that would not live up to the expectations of the people who were liking We Are Your Friends. And after that, we're thinking, are we gonna be able to make an album? And while making this record, we are always thinking, maybe we never gonna make it, because like making an album for the first time, it's a very difficult process. But after that, no, we felt cool.